go buy that mirror and look at yourself 72 times and ask yourself, why do I behave like this? What about me do I need to heal? What about me do I need to change? It's not me, you're the problem. You, Auntie Nani.
Tell me you feel inadequate, I'll understand.
Yeah, because now when you project it, I'm just like, man, you know what? Maybe I should just find my own house.
Yeah, and then
dip.
The plan of cutting you off starts.
So if I cut you off, babe, you need to do some introspection. What is it with you that you're causing someone very younger than you, but a huge age gap to be like, you know what? I don't need this person in my life. Babe, let's talk about how people are normalizing cutting off toxic parents, not even just parents, toxic relatives.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there was a study that was done and in psychology, and they talked about how one person in every 4 people has estrangement from a family member, or 1 in 10 people has cut off a child or a parent. So let's talk about it.
We are not the problem. I feel like I am not the problem. If I catch you
I'm
off,
heaven sent.
Exactly. I am not the problem if I catch. I feel like I'm very understanding. So if I cut you off, babe, you need to do some introspection. What is it with you that you're causing someone very younger than you, but a huge age gap to be like, you know what? I don't need this person in my life. Yet you have a lot of life experience that I could learn from. But I'm saying, you know, this person doesn't respect me and they don't value my time, so you gotta go.
I think a lot of African households, what we've done is we struggle to communicate our boundaries, especially with our parents. So for example, maybe you don't like talking in the morning and you're being asked questions. So yesterday, so what's your plan with the future? It's 8 a.m.
Bro,
I really don't know.
I don't even know what I'm having for breakfast. And you're telling me about years from now?
So there's that. And then it builds like a resentment that causes you to be like, you know what, I can do away without this family member.
That's true.
Yeah.
And usually, sometimes even, that's not even why like we just show up like saying, okay, you have to go. It's probably something you did in the past. And then, because I couldn't bring it up, because you're always going to just shut me down when I bring something up. So now anytime I try and bring something to you, I just know this is the reaction I'm going to get. So for me, I'm just going to keep it to myself and just be very resentful. So anytime you talk to me, I'm just like,
I don't want that with my children. I don't think I want my kids to ever listen to my footsteps and say, run.
Bedroom.
Or father has come.
Now.
Everyone resume to the pretense.
You just hear the key in the key lock. You're like, woo, it's time to go. Fast and furious. I'm in the bedroom. You don't even know I'm in the house. What the hell?
What are we doing here?
And then even most of the time, you'll find relatives don't respect you because your parents have also not respected you in front of them.
Clock it.
So now they feel so free to just disrespect you and go talk about you anyhowly.
I feel like if an auntie or an uncle can talk to me crazy in front of my, which has never happened, but in front of my mom, and you do nothing, you're also the bad guy.
Enabler.
You're an enabler.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like,
my journal will be hearing from you. Actually, it has been 600 entries, but I digress.
Very important.
Yeah.
Because honestly, for me to see my parent not defend me when the sibling is talking crap about me or making rumors about me.
That's another thing. Why is
shame?
Why is your brother, aka your brother, your sister, okay, talking smack to your mother about you?
Yeah, like why do they feel so comfortable to come and open up to you about me in a negative light, and you're not defending me?
Especially as a last born, I really experienced that. Your brothers come to tell us.
Hold my hand. You are not alone. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And I think for us now, it builds a backbone. And I also see, okay, so this is what happens here. And one day we are just going to snap. And for me, I feel like actually if I snap, it's not gonna be like, oh, you know, Auntie so that's why you look like this. That's
why your upper body is built like a blueberry muffin.
And that's why your husband cheats on you every time he gets a chance to. No. We all know that's happening. Everyone knows. But you know, like, I feel like maybe you talking crap about me is the only thing you have going on for yourself. So I'm gonna let you have it. Enjoy.
And also, I was watching this TikTok on mommy issues and daddy issues, and they're severe, bro. I don't even want to get into it, but...
Get into it.
Beating your children like a dog. A wet dog, in fact. Have you seen like those wet dogs? They're so polite and so... they've been abandoned, you know? And like you're beating on them like a dog. Crazy.
And you expect them to respect you or to run to you when they have problems?
I'll cut you. The time I get money, I'm 18, I cut you off, go to... some foreign land, like Tupac, disappear. Live it in Cuba with some niggas in Cuba.
And my name had been changed. I'm gonna change my name to Paco or something.
I like
you won't even know. Yeah, and I shave my head every time and tattoo my head. So now when you're looking for me, you don't even know who you're looking for.
Then just
I'm
have
gone.
A deep mystique. Everyone asks you, what's your story?
Yeah.
You don't wanna know.
I'm in the hood. I'm thug now. What the hell? So it's just like, what are you trying to show me? You're showing me that it's not safe to come to you.
Yeah.
It's not safe to tell you anything.
Yeah.
It's only safe to hide things from you.
Yes.
That's basically what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And you as a relative, where is this audacity coming from? Trying to talk down on me to strangers.
Extended family.
Exactly. What? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Shame.
When do you... Okay, but personally, I feel like it's okay to cut a family member off if you've communicated your boundaries and there's just silento. It's like, like the head has not heard that part. You've communicated, I don't like being shouted at. You're still shouting at me. I don't like being shouted at. Bye.
And then those relatives are like, you know, you guys have it easy. Because me, when I was at this age of yours, I was kicked out of the house. Babe, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But that was in 1802. Heal, move on. We're in 2024.
Evolution.
Grow. Like, I'm not here to hate you. I'm here to learn from you. So when you make me your enemy, let me tell you something. I'm going to be a hot one. I'll be dressing up nice and I'm going to be succeeding. And I'll make sure you and your hidden accounts, because you think we don't know that you're using hidden accounts to stalk us, because we've blocked you everywhere and you think we don't know, you're going to see it. And the next time you might see me is on a billboard. Clock it.
Yes, I have. And I did it, and I still will do it again with no regrets whatsoever, because I believe it is my life, and I feel like my rights were not respected at that particular point, or rather my presence. So why should I be in a toxic environment? I cannot be fighting my mental health and still fighting relatives. So yes.
Yes, I've cut off a family member. This is due to this family member disrespecting my mom in front of I and my siblings. And the funny thing is, the person has never changed to date. It's like it is habit to date. So the best option for us was just cutting him off and living our lives without him involved or in anything of that we do. So I have done that. And it's crazy because this person never changed, never saw the wrong that he did. Yeah, it's been that crazy.
And it makes me think of like Simone Biles or these people who finally make it, and then the parents who abandon them finally come to the internet.
Victoria Monet.
Oh my God.
Remember when she talked about seeing her dad, and then now like everyone just showed up saying, hey, he also has... What's up with that?
You abandon your kid, they become successful. Now it's
this is my child. This is my godchild.
I know you're broke. It's okay. We are all broke sometimes.
Yeah, don't expect a
Let us work hard. Let us go for a job.
Yeah, you had all these years on this earth to do something, and then now you want to hate on me when you could have just talked nicely to me. In fact, when I feel like if you talked properly about me, I wouldn't even think twice about it because you're blood.
Yeah.
But when it comes to me from someone else, go buy that mirror and look at yourself 72 times and ask yourself, why do I behave like this? What about me do I need to heal? What about me do I need to change? It's not me, you're the problem. You, Auntie Nani, Chicheki. Yeah, it's not me who's the problem.
I've been in a situation where like a family member would comment on my body. And I was just like, baby, you're breathing heavy up the stairs, but the same size. In fact, you're heavier. So I don't know how you're not seeing this. I don't know how you're not like a dog. Is that video? You are a failure. Failure.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why
body shaming, please?
Like for me, I'm always called, you're so small. What's wrong with being small? Like I'm breathing right, I can run. What's wrong?
I know you can't.
Period. So it's like,
and that's on hypertension.
Ooh. And diabetes. No, honestly, like,
no, this is not good, man. Like,
but you know, the thing is, we don't even hate these people. We just sometimes when
I don't hate them at all. I feel like I love you enough to love you from afar.
Yeah, with a very long spoon.
Yeah.
I will feed you from there.
Yeah.
How much do you need to leave me alone? Here, go away and do your thing. Because now, when you make your problems my problems, but when I try to make my problems yours, and then now it becomes a whole, you should be responsible. Baby, it's called family for a reason. Family ends with ILY. I love you. So why are you not loving me, baby?
Why are you not loving me?
Yeah, what's
and
wrong
nobody
with you?
wins on the family feuds.
And that's on Jay-Z. Ooh. Big nostrils. Oops. Cut it. But yeah, I like, honestly, we are going to pretend we did not hear that. But the thing is, if we are blood related and you're envious towards me,
I win, you win. I'll never understand like envious family members. If I win, you win. It's almost like we're related. Crazy, I know, right?
Can you believe we share the same blood? Ooh.
Wow, imagine that. So,
but now, like,
I think moving forward, we just need to have healthy boundaries with each other. Yeah,
healthy boundaries.
Respect.
And then if I tell you something that's close to my heart and you react harshly, you need to check yourself. You need to ask yourself, why am I not opening a safe space for my child to communicate with me something that's actually dear to them? Why is my child talking to a stranger and not to me? Exactly. No answer.
And like I saw this lady who had gone to the Gulf to work for some years, like 7 years EV, and was sending her mom money to save for her. To save her the money, bro. So she comes back after 7 years, waiting for her millions, swimming in millions. And the mom tells her, which money? That was my money. You were working 7 years as a slave between you and the not even black American, Africans back in the there's no difference. You slaved for no reason.
Did you also hear about the guy who used to send money to his mom? Mm-hmm. And then the mom, I think he was working in Dubai, and he'd send money to her when he was abroad. So the mom, I think she went to see this pastor, and the pastor conned her to give him all this money, and she did. And then she got squandered. She lost all the money. So she's like, what am I gonna tell my son when he comes back? And guess what? Without even like 2 seconds passing, he just walks in, and she's like, oh my God. She actually strangled herself. She killed herself.
And I respect that.
And now, why are you killing yourself? No, you've left me here. I'm crazy. Like, where's my money?
Because what's that?
You're now dead. What am I supposed to do with my life? Exactly. This guy I think he got fired or he quit his job. So he's coming back to start something back here. And he knows he has money to invest.
0 shillings in the account, yo.
And then you're killing yourself. I'm killing myself. I'm following you where you're going. What do you mean?
Let's meet in the afterlife.
Yeah, shame. Like this is why it's... you understand some situations and you're just like, why would you do that? Why?
So to some extent, I can understand cutting off a family member 100%. Yeah. If it's easy to cut off. I think like cousins and aunties and uncles, because hey, please, you don't know me like that. You might have carried me when I was 3. Do you think I remember that? Bro.
I don't. You know, I bought for you this. Okay, and
At a function, you could be at a family function and some old auntie's like, do you remember me? Girl, I was 3. I don't even know who my siblings are right now. I could barely even tell you right now.
honestly, like, and then you expect me to show you the same like childlike behavior, bro. There's years between all that time that passed that I became a different person, probably even 7 different people. And now I'm on my 8th personality. So you need to catch up because you clearly are just the same, I guess, if you're telling me that. So if anything, me cutting you off is not me hating you.
Yeah.
It's me showing you.
Love from afar.
And plus, maybe we're just not compatible as people. Maybe the only reason that we're in each other's lives is that family, that title of family, like auntie or nephew or uncle. And it might have even started well. But along the line, you have this weird thing going on with you, and now you're projecting it onto me. So now it's just like, hey, Auntie Mado is not Auntie Madoing anymore. you need to chill. You need to chill.
And every relationship takes effort.
Yeah.
I feel like they expect so much love from you, but you're like,
yeah.
what did you ever do for me, man?
And then when you tell them, you know, I have problems, and they're like, what problems? You're in your
Depression.
20s. Bro, I'm online, okay? Like, did you guys have mobile phones? No. I know the judges for things.
Phones.
And you know, okay, a flip phone, snake extensia, madam, calm down. This is the thing. For them to feel like we're being too dramatic, it's not being dramatic. It's me showing you, hey, there's this boundary that I've put here. In fact, you're the one who put it. And you've crossed all the way, you've gone overseas, you've come back, you've gone around the world, and now you're back here. And you expect me to give you the same responses. Like, babe, I've grown up. I'm now a person. Maybe you should get time to figure that out, because I might be spoiled, but guess what? That's who you have to deal with. That's not my fault. I didn't choose to be spoiled. I grew up. I was in a car. I experienced going on a school van. I experienced lunch break. I experienced different things that maybe you didn't experience, but it's not my problem. And I'm not trying to tell you that you should force yourself to digest who I am.
No.
Take it a day at a time if you have to. It's like,
but I'm not suffering because you suffer.
Yeah. Hey, I know come this life to suffer. Please, it's not for me and it's not for you. It's find a way. And then, it's a whole generational gap.
Yeah.
So
and then I find these people who say, I was beaten all my childhood and I turned out fine.
No, you didn't.
Honey, I know at least 6 therapists who will need you, not the other way around.
Yeah, for real, by the way. And I think the most important thing I need to tell this older generation is we don't want to fight.
Yeah, I'm not trying to disrespect you.
Yeah.
It's not personal.
It really isn't.
It's not personal.
I'm just fed up. It gets to a point where it's just like, okay, say it.
Yeah.
Like at this point right now, if I hear a relative of mine is talking crap about me, it's like, okay, let me also help you talk crap about me.
Actually,
what?
double it in.
Yeah, pass it over. Pasaka in this beat. So, but I honestly love it when I see parents who take accountability. They're like,
yes.
Like,
my mom is big on accountability and I love her for that, by the way.
Yeah, it's important because now you're showing me, okay, you're growing and there's no hidden intention behind it. You know, there's some who just do it just so that you can so now that
so now you're crying.
Or so they can trap you again. Bruh.
What's the traps?
What's going on?
The traps.
Do you need to talk to somebody?
Do you want a hug? Mom? Dad? Bring in the sugar. Bring in the sugar, guys. I know.
It's not that deep.
The world is hard.
It really is. Like, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
Like, you go out here in the world and people are mean to you.
Yeah.
And then you go back home and then you're also mean to me.
I think I've seen that in a lot of fathers where, like, the world is hard on them, which is not their fault. And then they come and project that on their wife and kids. And so the wife and kids are just traumatized every night, and that is just loser energy. It's giving dusty. Woo! I've learned how to just regulate my own emotions to not affect other people. I never used to be like that. And so I'm learning, okay, I used to ask my bro like all the time, how are you so stoic? How are you so stoic? I'm so gentle, I'm so fragile. And he'd just be like, just control your emotions.
True.
Like walk out, control your emotions, and then come back.
Easier said than done, though.
Yeah, I know. But try. Whatever your weakness is in whatever family setting you're in, if you know your weakness, work on it.
But then I also feel like it depends on what type of child you are. There's the firstborn, middle child, and the lastborn. Firstborns, I am so sorry you have to go through all that, but
you deserve it.
you kind of do, because firstborns also terrorize the other children. Like, hey, bro, what's wrong? Calm down. I
remember fighting my bro, and I was so tiny, and he's huge. I was like, you want to kill me at this time, man?
And they step on you like you're a carpet. And then
Over
when you grow
TV.
up, a remote.
Surely.
Actually, because I put Disney Channel. Are you serious? And
Your wife will not like that. It's all about
middle
it.
child is always forgotten. Strong. Those are the people who
Are
actually
you middle
left
child?
No.
What are you?
I'm the last born. Yeah.
Give me tingles.
I'm trying to leave the house, but they just don't want me to leave.
Wow.
It's like they feel like if I leave, they're like, now what do I do with my life? What do I do with my life? And it's not like I'm leaving forever. It's like, a sheep is safe at the ports, but I gotta be in the ocean, baby.
With the wolves.
I gotta be out there, boom, boom, but over there, like, calm down. Like, I'll come back home. If anything, I know there's a safety net for me over there. And the more I go out there and I come back, I'm like, hey, this is what happened. But if you don't give me the chance to do that, it's like, now I want to run away.
Nah, I get it. Now I don't want to be here.
Yeah. So that's something most lastborns go through.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not running away. I just want to experience it. And if it's tough, I come back home. It's not that I'm saying now I don't want you to be in my life anymore. You've done your part. You gotta go. No, that's not how it works. And I think that's the biggest fear, because they built their life and their experiences on, I have kids.
Yeah.
Now this is my whole life.
Yes. I have to. Actually, it's true.
And once you get to adulthood, they're like, oh,
Kumbe
they're
I'm a
about to
person.
leave. Now I need to make obstacles so that they stay home. It's like the more you do that, it's like now you're pushing me away.
Yeah.
And then, because when you grow older, you start to see patterns. You see patterns in people, and there's some things they do that you've experienced also outside. And when so and so did this to me, this is what happened. So I'm seeing my parent do this. Do you want to talk about it, or do you really want to be crafty about it? Because remember, I'm your child. Some things I'm doing, I learned from you.
True.
So when you're doing it, I know what you're doing.
True.
Because I'm also probably doing it to someone out here. You never know. But you have to give me the chance to go out there, experience my life, and then come and tell you this is what's happening. You can't hold my hand all the time. Unfortunately, I don't know for you or for me, but that's just it. And I'm sure they felt the same way when their parents released them.
But you see, the thing is also, I acknowledge that they lived a completely different childhood than we did.
True.
Theirs was tough. Like, sometimes I listen, I'm like, that's so ghetto, man. Like, what do you mean? You guys were washing the pigs. But
we did that in high school.
It gives...
I did that in high school. So...
And see how you turned out. Great as fun.
It's not hard. Just, I'm alone. Oh, my parents don't like me. And then now there's this sugar daddy or sugar mommy who's giving me attention. That's how it starts.
And that's how you end up dating a married man.
Someone who's your age.
Do the math.
And they're doing it properly, giving me the money. That just... All we're saying is be vulnerable to your children. It doesn't cost anything, especially the way the economy is right now. That's the one free thing you can do with your child. Be vulnerable. Just tell me, where I'm at right now in my life, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can even add, don't tell anyone else. I won't. That's between a parent and a child. But when you're just like, you're going through it.
I hate it when my parents are suffering and they don't tell me.
And then you just know.
Oh my God, it feels so bad because you can see them suffering, but they're not speaking up about it. Don't do this to me.
Like when we're growing up, one thing they don't realize is they think they've been the only one seeing us growing up. But I've also seen you grow up.
Yeah.
When the first time I saw you, you looked completely different than now.
Yeah.
the bond is still there. But I remember that sometimes I remember when like me and my mom would panda KBS. And now she has her own car. Like, I'm really proud of you, Mom. I'm so proud of even my dad.
Shout out to Mama Lulu.
And my dad as well. Like, both my parents, I've seen them start from somewhere and get to somewhere where they're proud of themselves. But they feel like they don't want to be vulnerable about it because I think they think I'll judge them.
They feel weak or something.
Like, why would I judge you?
Or we won't understand. That's another thing. They think we won't understand. Baby, we've been broke. We've rolled and died.
We've done it with you. Like, we've moved houses when things were going array. Who was there? It was me, your child.
Okay, we didn't really have a choice, but
even if I didn't have a choice, personally, I felt like this is my parent.
True.
And I want to be there. So now when I'm seeing you go through things and you think I can't internalize it or see what's happening, are you trying to tell me I'm stupid? I'm your child, once again. I'm seeing it. And I'm also learning from it through experience. So I'm really not... Cutting off parents for me
it's hard.
It's not easy. I don't think
so
I
hard.
would.
Same. I would never.
I might go quiet on you for a very long time, but I'll still be there.
Yeah.
When it comes to relatives, baby.
Those guys were gone even before they started. Even before they said hi.
I would be serious with yourself.
Another thing is like, I would never ask my family members for money back.
It becomes a whole topic.
Unless it's my bros. Hey, guys, pay up. Kwanza, pay up. Due day. But my mom, don't. Yeah. I've seen you break your back. There's no need.
Man.
Even when she says, just send me, I'll pay you back. I'm like, girl, don't even.
Yeah, I'll even send with interest.
Yeah.
Like just take it. But like they realize. Kwanza the ones who come to stay with you and then they're showing you attitude.
Bro, you
get your own house. What's wrong?
You're telling me about your mom saying that thing for 2 months.
I know, and you're watching this, that relative. I know you're watching this. Imagine, I told my mom, there's a certain relative of mine who's been talking crap, and it's gotten to me. So now, why are you enabling that behavior? For me, I wouldn't have an issue with you, but that relative, you need to explain some things, baby. I don't hate you, but you just grow up, act your age.
Yeah. So my takeaway from this episode is love your family members enough to respect them and honor them. Yeah.
And nobody wins when the family feuds. I'm not your enemy.
Yeah. I'm your DNA. I want to see you grow too.
Yeah, think about that.